So Gracie,
Yeah.
formerly known and continually known as
Formally do
the G-Train. As you would have noticed throughout the week, we've had a lot of runners, triathlon, short distance.
Gracie, have actually.
Tell us about yourself and the sport that you enjoy to do.
Yeah, so I love running, middle distance running. I used to do it very competitively in high school, been to nationals 7 or 8 times, just love it. Now I'm not doing it at that level, but still part of the club and just love running, yeah. So like anywhere from, let's say, 3 kilometres to 10 kilometres, I'd say is my favourite race.
Okay. And so how did you come to believe in Jesus?
Yeah, well, I was really lucky to grow up in a Christian family, and just over the years, after a lot of questioning and thinking, I've just come to own my own faith and not just inherit it from my parents, so yeah.
And what prompted you to trust in Jesus then?
Well, as well as giving purpose to your life, I think the more I get to know God, the more I realise how much love He's just offering us, and just why not take it? Like, it's just incredible what He's created us to be with Him, and He's made a way for that. So
Sure.
yeah, it's just awesome.
And so, as you mentioned before, middle distance is your event. You said you've been to the Nationals. Can you remember any particular races that were really tough?
Yeah, like a few, but one that sticks in my mind, well, they're all tough in the last few hundred metres, but one especially was the state trials for the cross-country national team, and I knew I could make the team, I knew I should be able to do it, but during the race, like about halfway through, I was doing well in the first half, keeping up with the people I needed to, but then, I don't know what happened, like, just kind of hit the wall halfway through the race, which doesn't usually happen. Usually, last 100 metres, yeah, you're dead, but like halfway through, I was like, what's going on? And the rest of the race was, yeah, a real struggle.
Hitting the wall. Sports science, it's a real thing. It does happen.
It's not fun.
So, during races, or even maybe after those kind of experiences, was there things you realised you needed to do, or things that were hindering you from running faster times or competing and getting higher places? Can you remember anything particular that was hindering you and that you changed to help you run the race better?
Yeah, one big thing that comes to mind, I don't know if you guys know, but if anyone's been in athletics, there's quite a culture, especially amongst girls, of being like really quite skinny, because the lighter you are, the faster you run. And I think that kind of messes with a lot of people's heads when you're a competitor amongst it all.
Sure.
Kind of to think that's the picture that you have to fit in with. So yeah, a big hindering thing for me was it was probably about a year especially where I thought that's what I needed to do. I needed to be really thin and light. And so, I kind of stopped eating properly and didn't tell anyone, but, lost a bit of weight. And my coach was like, Gracie, you need to, you're looking a bit skinny kind of thing. And that was bad. Like, my running didn't actually suffer too much for it. I don't think I kind of sustained that long enough for it to really hurt my running. But, inside it was really, really hindering me. I didn't have any energy, and yeah, it was just like a pretty dark time that I remember, because I really wasn't, I saw my value in, fitting into the athletic picture of a perfect female athlete rather than my identity just being a child of God who's loved.
Sure.
So that was a massive thing to overcome.
So maybe you've partly explored that already, but in your life and the race that Jesus has marked out for you, have you seen anything that you've needed to throw off in your life, or any sin or anything that you realise you needed to change to run the race, to be more free?
Yeah, so I guess there's always sin that's hindering us. So I think it's a continuous thing to throw off the sin that hinders every day. So yeah, there's probably a lot of answers to that question. But for my particular situation back then, it was just something I had to realise. All right, this is not from God. What I'm trying to do, and why I feel like I need to fit into this perfect picture of a female athlete. And I had to work through that with God and mentors as well.
Do you have you mentioned mentors at the end, do you have a top tip for the young athletes here in the room, for them to throw off things that are hindering them in their Christian walk, which, as you've already said, really probably shapes a lot of their sporting life as well.
Oh, definitely, yeah, it shapes everything. I'd say, yeah, two things. I'd say, first of all, like, tell God about it, because He already knows. And, like, when you actually admit that to Him, it's just a massive burden, because you're not hiding it from God, even if you think you are, you're not. So just admit that you're on the same team, and He knows it all. And also, number two is definitely get some wise Christians around you and get the help if you can, just to keep you accountable and to help you through it, because they've got more wisdom than me and than yourself. So yeah.
Sure, thanks for that, Gracie. Give a round of applause for Gracie. Thanks for sharing your story.